So, welcome to part 5 of Pimp Your Profile for Peepers. So, before we dive in, just a little recap of what we've covered so far. And yeah, this is an exciting session and it's going to make a huge transformation in the people that visit and have a little peep around, a little nosy, are curious about what you do and how you can use this to your benefit to really boost your business, elevate the engagement and all of that good stuff. So in part 1 of Pimp Your Profile, we looked at how you could create more professional looking backgrounds from the back of your mock-ups. So backgrounds like so it looks like a professional website and it's not just some generic boring picture and you want to stand out from the crowd. So we took time to delve into that. In part 2, we created mock-ups that would pop. So then you're going to create the actual mock-ups with the iPhones, the iPads, the desktops, the laptops, and how you can put them together and again stand out from the crowd. You want to have a professional looking profile page or group, because the more professional it looks, remember there's like that tiny window where somebody will form an opinion on what they see. So if you haven't really put a lot of heart and soul and love into it, it's more likely that they're not going to be engaged unless they already know you and they've built a relationship. But this is for people who are having a nosy around. You want them straight away to be like eye-catching, so they want to scroll to find out more, and that's why we're filling in all the missing elements so nothing is missed. So part 2 was all your templates are there, mock-ups that pop, templates so you can pop them in. And then part 3 was banners, how to create an epic banner to show at the top of your page. So let's just go to mine. So at the moment I've got this. I wanted to put an empowering statement as my banner because right now I have a few offerings and I just wanted it to entice and call people in who are like, oh yes, I like this, it's empowering, it's inspiring, I want to know more. Whereas sometimes I have used banners if I have a specific offer running at the moment, or a challenge, or an event, or a launch, then my banner will be specific to that. So I keep updated with my banner. So where are we? We're up here. So that was part 3. And then part 4 last week was socially savvy. And that was how to create highlights. So let me go back to my profile. So again, people are having a look around. They've jumped in. So I'm going to give my Facebook profile as an example. They've jumped in. They're like, oh, you can do anything if you put your mind to it. Anything you put your mind to. Oh, I want to know more. So they could click on my banner straight away. They could go and find out what I have on offer. So straight away they've been enticed in and they could jump into one of my things, or they could get the freebies. I have a pop-up as well, so nothing is missed. They could decide to have a little nosy and have a scroll around. Oh, let me go back to my homepage. They could have a little scroll around and again, movement mindset, magnetic coaching, epicness, and there's some freebies here. I'm going to share all of this with you in a moment. There's links to my page. There's links to my Instagram. I don't overload the links. It's not quantity, it's quality over quantity. So where do I want to guide these people? And then they might want to go, oh, okay, work with me. Let's check this out. And then this is what socially savvy is how you can create. I've given you my template links so you can just make them exactly your own. And that was part 4. So nobody can miss that. They didn't know how to connect with you. They didn't know what you do. They are clear and precise. So welcome to part 5 of Pimp Your Profile. And I, maybe a few months ago now, changed my profile to professional mode. And my profile is now my main point of getting new customers, clients, leads, etc. Whereas before, groups were quite easy, but things are changing a little bit. And now you could use your profile as a page. So I highly recommend this, and I'm going to show you how you can do it and why. So if you are on desktop, this is how it would look, and you go to your profile, scroll down to the three dots here, click the three dots, and then turn on. So mine's on at the moment. Turn professional mode on. So as you can see here, the first benefit is you could only have 5,000 friends on a profile. Now you can have followers. So I've got 5.8k followers on my profile. It also gives me tools and stats. So if I was scrolling down, I could see insights. So I could check this and I could see insights where you don't have this feature. Why do you want to see insights? Because you're a business, you want to have strategies, you want to see what works, what doesn't work, and the things that are working, how you can boost this even more. So let's have a little look at insights and ads. Oh, so that one's asking me to put an ad because this is possibly an old post. So this is from, so another way that you could do it. Mobile gives you different options and it's easier. So we can go up here to view tools, and then straight away I can see my insights. My post reach for the last 21 days was 11,000. My post engagement, so that's quite good. So that's nearly everybody in my reach engaged in my posts, and new followers 25. This is just on my profile. You see now how I'm using my profile as a business page. And if you have a page as well, I recommend you keep your page updated and you just double up everything that you're putting on your profile. And for me, I keep my profile I'm actually quite open in what I share, but it is still business orientated. It still has an intention and a message. And this is something I'm going to go very deep into in future courses in the collective and magnetize your message. So if you're watching this, keep your eyes peeled for those. So let's have a little professional profile overview. So here's my content. I can check out my audience. So have you ever checked out, do you know the main age of your audience? So it says mine is between 25 and 54. Generally, my audience is around this middle mark, the 35 to 44. I have a mixture of men and women, and that's very true. I have many male clients and I also have women clients. So you could look at more details of this. So you could look at your top performers. So if I go into see details, actually let's start from the top. So see details in the profile overview. So I've had quite many reactions and lots of comments, and even people are sharing, which is great stuff. You see how this is maybe a little bit more engaging than a group. It's getting engagement. It's getting link clicks as well. Obviously, 2 people have hit all posts. That just goes over my head because people are welcome to come and go, and we're not always going to be everyone's cup of tea. So never step into any fear-based beliefs when you see those things. Honestly, please just let them go, because you're just clearing space for more of the good stuff that you wish to call in. On a mobile, you do see more information here. When you click into the insights, you can see if your percentage has increased or decreased. So I could even change it to the last 7 days if I go back a page. Maybe not on desktop. Top performers, let's see details. So I can see that this picture here and this copy and content was a top performer. It got 524 engagement, 2,360 post reach, and 2,468 post impressions. You see all the likes, the reactions, and the other clicks. Nobody hid this post. So if I wanted to put an ad on in the future, I know that this got good engagement. I wouldn't just put boost posts. This is something I've talked about another day, but I can look at this and think, okay, why did that get good engagement? What was it about this? So let's go look even deeper into the content. Let me move this over. I might just have to make it a little bit smaller. So here is more content. So this one got good engagement as well. Why? What didn't get good engagement? Okay, so my banner didn't really get any good engagement, and that was because it was a link outside Facebook. So when you're ever putting links in, just be wary of how often you do it, because if it's a link taking somebody away from Facebook, Facebook will recognize this and lower the reach. Again, this one got good engagement. This was a question. Questions get good engagement. It was very simple. It was something curious. What can you buy for 18p nowadays? Everybody can answer that because everybody can relate to buying something for this small price. So that's why it got 212 engagement, really good engagement. And it was actually market research. I worked out the cost of one of my memberships. It was 18p a day. So now I can use this in copy. People are like, you can buy F-all, you could buy a small yogurt from Aldi, you can buy a screw from this place. So I can use that in my copy and it will be relatable to people. This one got, again, this was talking about age. So I know now, this was talking about age, got really good engagement, and the other one, talking about age, got really good engagement because it's matching my age group. So where's the other one? I think it's a bit further down. So I could talk about that even more and use that and maybe create something in my membership, which I know now people are interested in. So maybe next month I might do a mini something for midlife. And so what else have we got? Audience. You can check out more details about your audience. So I can see the towns and cities that they're mainly coming from, the countries that they're coming from. So obviously my biggest audience is in the UK, India, Indonesia, where I live now, the USA, Philippines. So it's quite mixed. So let's go back to professional mode. So I've turned on professional mode. Hopefully you've turned it on too. And then check what you have on the side. Edit bio, something short and sweet and to the point. Also, you see I have my name here, Mimi Ramsey, and then I have movement, mindset, magnetic messaging. This is as though it's my middle name, but it's clear what it is that I do. I have links to my 2 pages, because this one is my big page. I have 10k followers, although I've kind of created a new one right now, this one, and then my Instagram, and I've cleaned it up, and yeah, good engagement. You see, like this was not so great because it was a link, but good engagement on everything. So yes, I'm just going to show you one more thing, how to change this middle name. So you go to edit. Is it edit? Edit details. So it's not edit details, that's the details that show on the side. If you want to put those ones in there. When you have a professional, you can show yourself as an entrepreneur or whatever you want to do. So edit, I'm sure it's in here. Edit your about info. And then it will be on name, which is, I always have to have a little look around because things, contact and basic info, or it's possibly details about you. Yeah, it's details about you. And about you, so you could gain, you never know who's having a little look. Is this up to date? I've got a link in there as well. And then name pronunciation if you wanted to put that in, or I've put, so it's add a nickname, a birth name. So that's where I put this name with title, movement, mindset, magnetic messaging. They think it's a nickname, but it shows in brackets at the side and a favorite empowering quote. And you can, really just take a look. Think of your profile when you look at it from an outsider's perspective Is everything up to date? Are your links relevant and working? Is your banner relevant and working? Is your about section on the side relevant and working? Are your posts relevant and working? If you see also, my very top post is an intro to me. It's quite long, it's quite fun. I kept it very down to me. I tell people random facts about me. You can take a look for inspiration. There's my links in there too. And I still get engagement. So there's 48 comments on here, 3 shares, 121 people. And this has been up for quite some time now. But once somebody comments again, it fires it around again. Look, still 1 week ago, I'm getting people comment and comment and comment, and I reply back to them. But I will, in future sessions and in brand new courses, be sharing more about content creation, about copy, about showing up authentically as you. And I would love to hear any questions that you have. So I'm really hoping that you've taken yourself through all of these stages and your profile is now pimped for any peepers, so you're guiding them in the right direction. So quickly, just one more thing, I've got a call to action here on my profile. Click to discover the power of simplicity and soul in yoga, mindset and business. It's giving the people an idea of what it is I do. If they want to know more, they're going to scroll down or they're going to click in. Maybe we will look at all of these options a little bit more one day, but that's all for Pimp Your Profile Part 5. Enjoy. Come and share your profiles in the group. I can take a little look and give some feedback, and I'll see you very soon. Ciao for now.